there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Commodores will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Wildcats offense will go on the attack first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers.
Turning it on! Touchdown, Wildcats! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Personal foul. Looking to kick. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Vanderbilt's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You have got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got an open man. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him.
Not much running room. He had to break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking on the play.
But that's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never assume a teammate's going to make the tackle. You run to the ball, and they did it there.
100%, especially guys that are so big and strong and elusive nowadays. They're going to break tackles. Keep swarming, keep hitting them. Next guy, don't assume the tackle's going to be made.
On third down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Poole. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The kick is on its way. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Throws for the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And he was able to break one tackle, Jesse, and almost got away from another.
And this secondary, this defense, they better pack a lunch. When this guy has the football, you've got to get bodies to him, and you better wrap up those legs and hold on tight. This dude's hard to tackle.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Kentucky will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Fires to the big fella. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. To the air on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Wants to throw it. Going to try to get it himself. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. The Commodores send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Wants to go up top on first down. A strike downfield. Turning on the Jets. The 30, the 20, the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got his man on the outside. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's cool. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on teams. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Working the middle, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. They'll try the run. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got him downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the back. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
And he tacks on the extra point. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a spot in the middle. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll run play action. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, Yeah, this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. There he goes. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Snagged out of the air. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Bush. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying play action. Now he's going to break the pocket.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Ohio State is in front. They've led for most of the game. However, Brutus isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 6 over Illinois. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got his man quickly. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Vanderbilt. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
This is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that, you know, they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. Kick is in the air. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Throwing right. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Another incompletion on third down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Fires to the big fella. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. The Commodores will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Hands it off on the counter. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. They go to the ground. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. The snap sets up to throw. Finds his big tight end. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Bush. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The receiver on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Takes it on the shovel. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Wildcats! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A 70-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run the counter. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. And the Commodores will punt this one away. Fair catch, called for and made. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Give to the running back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Running to Green. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now. And the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way. And that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
The Commodores decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Eaton. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Try to get it to the edge. Creates a little space. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They're going to ride this running back. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got the back in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Wildcats come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's got it on the run. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Slams ahead. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The running game's been thrown in reverse. Would they dare try to run it again on 3rd down and goal? From the gun, wants to pass. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. It's good, and that was dead solid, perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. He'll call for the fair catch here. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Pulls and fires complete. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way. This guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the 2nd half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He splits the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Setting up the screen. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
First down for the offense.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Second down coming up.
Leaves it with the running back. Oh, it's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. The play action fake. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Good right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Bass. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wants to throw on 1st down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off the play fake. Oh, the ball is wiggled free near their own goal line. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defensive touchdown.
And how about this defense? Pinning their ears back, being aggressive near the goal line. They could smell it, maybe trying to get the safety, but even better, force the fumble, fall on top of it. Touchdown for this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas is on the ropes, and it's like they're looking at their corner and saying, no mas. A real bloodbath today at DKR. They're trailing by 17 to Georgia. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a third down play. Looking to pass, it's Isaac. He's going to throw deep right side. And his first pass is incomplete. And the Commodores will punt it away on fourth down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Man, this just starts to hurt your pride, right? You're down by several scores. It's in the fourth quarter, and they keep making big plays. This is something where you just got to buck up. You got to do something about it. You got to find something down deep and go make a play so you can get the ball back and maybe get back in this game.
The give on the inside. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. He'll keep it on the sneak. On this first and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal for the offense.
Brings up second and goal.
Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Big guy smells it. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And he makes the extra point. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Vanderbilt, 0.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the ground game. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Commodores really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To throw, it's Isaac. Unloads to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They bring the punter onto the field now. Hauls it in at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. safe completion on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Give to the back. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Commodores will line it up on 1st and 10.
For the offense.
Might as well give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Isaac. Finds his tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Commodores come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
It's 3rd down.
From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
1st down for the offense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Grab behind the line. It's Eaton. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Zings it complete to the right. Now they're really trying to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've gotten this drive going, a couple of 1st downs already. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Gives it on the option. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that certainly worked celebrating at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.